Well, one of the most popular questions we get at Let's Go Help is home repair. I guess money's tight and things like that, and housing stock is getting old, and people are staying in their houses instead of buying new ones and stuff like that. So I put together a list here for members, and I'm going to share it with everybody too, because I think it's important that people know about this and get out of the financial trouble they're in, or get into a decent living conditions. Now, these are 16 places to get money for home repair, any kind of home repair. Now, it's going to take work on your side, and that's why you could get lucky and call one or two places, and yeah, you get a grand, 15,000, 5,000, 30,000, whatever, But you got to plan that not happening. Because if you're hoping for that and it doesn't happen real fast, you're going to give up. And when you give up, man, you're out of the game. So the goal at Let's Go Help is to keep people in the game, because the things happen to people who try harder than what's normal, or gets over the hurdles. We're all going to have hurdles in everything we do. So what are you going to do when the hurdles come and the roadblocks? And you have to figure out a way around and through them. So that's what we're all about. Now, let me go through this list. The first thing for home repair is the new Biden grant money. Biden is giving out $14,000 for you to weatherize your house, get new appliances, air conditioner, windows, all this kind of stuff. Anything you probably could think of. But it passed, the bill passed last year, and it's not really available yet. It was also part of the money that you're getting to buy an electric vehicle and stuff like that. And it's in the process, but it's not there yet, and it should be out in a few months. Now, here are the links. The number one thing here is the links to find out when it's available in your state. The money's going to go to the state and then into individuals, and it's pretty high income for this, so don't worry about that too much. So I have two listing here. Information about the program. The program is called Home Energy Rebate Program, and it's part of the Inflation Reduction Act, and it's at the state level. So you got to go to your state, find out. I have a list here to how to find out where your state office is for that, and that's at the weatherization people. So there's that's set up all the states. So contact your weatherization office and ask them, hey, where's the rebate program, the grants for the Inflation Reduction Act? And that's called the Energy Rebate Program. Okay, the next thing you want to do is at your county level, find the County Community Development Agency. They have grants. They get a lot of grants from the federal money, and their job is to make houses better in your county. So you contact there. See, this is what research is all about. You getting on that phone, calling these people, hey, your job is to do this, but be polite, be nice, and help them. Their job is to help you with your houses. So don't yell at them. Don't you use them as a source. Hey, you got a lot of this money. You must know about this stuff. Where else can I go to get money to fix up my house? They're sources. They may be money too, but they're also sources. That's who you have to talk to. You don't go to Google and look around for grants to buy a house, because you're just going to find people want to sell you shit. You don't need. You don't want any of that. Stay out of Google. Make phone calls to these sources instead. The next is your state housing finance office. Most of them have home repair grants, and that's it. You call them up. Even if they don't have a home repair grant, you call them up and ask them, if you don't have any, where else can I do? Okay. And then Biden had something called for homeowners, a homeowners assistance fund. And this is grant money to pay for, it could be used for repair too. So you find out it's for mortgages, for paying property taxes and all kinds of stuff. So you check with them. Okay. And then the same thing. And the listing is here. The list I have here is state by state. So you go to that list, you find out your state, then call them. See, it's a pain in the ass. You're right. But there's no shortcut to success. And we all want that. I do too, man. I wish I could just push a button and get a gazillion dollars of sales. But no, you got to work at it. Oh, do I have to, mommy? Do I have to? And the same with the energy, the rental emergency fund. That's a national program. I tell you where to find the local office where you are, and you ask them because that money can also be used for that. It depends on every state, so every state is different. Okay, here's a sure winner: weatherization assistance grants can be used for repairs. Now, here's the link to find your local office. Contact them. Okay, if it doesn't look like you're eligible, call anyway. Call anyway and say, hey, when does this become available again, or whatever? Find out more. And if they don't do it, so ask them for other sources. Now, here's two nonprofits: Habitat for Humanity. They fix up homes for people without a lot of money, and Rebuilding Together. They're both national organizations. The link here is to find your local organization. Call them up, call each of them up, and see what they have for home repair. Call, please. The next is HUD Counseling Advisor, free financial counseling for homeowners, or you want to buy a home, or even if you have bad credit, you bad everything. Call, make an appointment to see them. They do this all the time. You don't want to talk to schmucks like me who are trying to do. Basically, a salesman. No, you talk to somebody who helps with housing problems every day. And that's the HUD counselor, not me. I help with thousands of programs. So, and all over the country. So they're going to know more about programs where you live. I don't even know where the hell you live. So how can I help you? Good. Okay. Then there's seniors. If you're a senior, you call this Elder Care Locator because there's a lot of programs out there for seniors and for home repair. Also, Medicare and Medicaid have grants for home repair. Hear that? Medicare and Medicaid have grants for home repair. I have the links there. Tells you about those programs, how to find out about them. Yeah, because if you have I guess a disability or something like that, it's complicated. But you have to call and ask. You call. I give you phone numbers too. Call. Hey, this is my situation. Can you help me? No. Okay. Can you suggest someone else to help me? That's what the process is. Start learning it because that's the only way you get out of this shit. Okay. The USDA Agriculture Department have two programs there for housing. So I have them both there. Contact them, and then it goes to your local office. It shows you there how to contact your local USDA. And this is really people, rural or small towns, stuff like that. And then there's the uh, 211.org and findhelp.org. Search both of them and then for home repair and call every person on that list. Hear me? Call every person on that list. I know it's so hard. I know it's going to take a while, but make a game out of it or something to get you through the hard parts because there are hard parts. Get on the Let's Go Help and talk to other people who had the pain in the ass of doing this too. But you see, we have hundreds of people who are doing this and get through. Some get lucky and it get easy. And that's the people I used to have in my infomercial. See, I made one phone call and got $50,000. You can always find them, but it's probably going to be harder for you. It's always been harder for me. And here's an interesting one too: the government has a database of all the programs that have incentives, financial incentives, grants, and others incentives for you saving energy. That's a great database, and it's by state, so you can put your state in there, and you'll see 50, 100 programs that give you government incentives or state incentives, local incentives for you to conserve energy, and that means a lot in your house because that's where you spend the most energy. So plugging the holes in your house, getting new equipment, all that kind of stuff. So that's a good database for there. Okay, so I'm giving this for free for everybody because we live in a country that it should be for everybody. And I'm sorry I have to charge money, but and it's $20. You want to be a member and get personal help for us, and we have grants too. We give out $60,000 a year, a month. I'm sorry, and also another $5,000 for home repair and free laptop computers. Every month we do that. Every month, and members are eligible to apply every month until they get one. And that's important. You could apply there and get $1,000 to help fix your home, and that's available as a member. If you're not a member, then look at letsgofreehelp.com. Okay, Let's Go Free Help. That's for non-members, and can't afford the $20. And there's 37 step-by-step videos of how to use the government to get money for anything you believe. Okay. Thanks for putting up with me, and that's letsgohelp.com. I hope I can help you.